Hi, how are you? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are you doing from where you're watching this video from? I hope that you're really doing well. Thank you for all of you, my subscribers. Thank you to 128 of you subscribers. Thank you for being patient with me. Thank you for sticking along. And for those who have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? There's a red button over here. Click on it. It's written subscribe. Subscribing is free. Have you done that? Good. And also next to the subscribe button, there's like a small bell. You see that bell? Hit on that notification bell so that you'll be notified every single time that I get to upload new content. Now, it's been a minute. It's been a very, very hot minute. I hope it's been, I think, 2-3 weeks I have not uploaded, and I'm so sorry. I am genuinely so sorry for that. It's I should not be having an excuse because I had said that I'm going to be consistent. I should not be having an excuse. So I am genuinely sorry. But a lot has been happening behind the scenes, and I had to take a little break to work on me. Okay. And also, uh that's one part. The other part is that I have enrolled in one of the amazing programs, actually three amazing programs. One, I got accepted for the ALX Africa program. It's an 8-week program. I'm doing a program on virtual assistant, and I'm in week 3, and it's awesome, awesome, awesome. And I'm also doing, and I started this other course last week on peer counseling, and I'm also starting. I should have started, but I pushed it forward. I'm also starting a course on cyber security. I know it's all over the place, but knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. So, and that's what has been keeping me busy. Apart from dealing with whatever I was dealing with, the three is what is keeping me busy. And also, apart from that, I've also been serving God in church. I remember I told you that I'm a worship minister, so that has also been keeping me busy too. And I'm grateful for all of you who have subscribed. I know we are at 129 subscribers, road to 200, then 1,000, then 100,000, then wow, the sky is the limit. And I know this journey will start step by step, and I know that you will walk this journey with me. So please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget share with your family. Whatever we are talking, like we started out with a topic on rejection. Now we're on mental health. These are things that are going to help us, and I know so much content is coming back. I also took time to restructure. And trying to broaden up and see what I really want to do with my channel. So I know that it takes a community to build, and without you I cannot. So thank you so much for all of you who have subscribed. Thank you for all of you who have subscribed and are there to walk this journey with me. I'm genuinely grateful from my heart. Okay. And for they that are still subscribing, they that are joining this gang, karibu sana, karibu, welcome. Do I know any other language? No, I just know those two. I also don't even know my mother tongue. But anyway, I want to say thank you so much for all of you. Thank you. I am deeply and gratefully humbled. Okay? Now, I don't know whether I should do it in this video. Now, in this channel, you will see new faces. In this channel, you're going to see new faces. Probably I'll do that in the next video. Yes, I will be introducing. Remember I had said my circle is really small. And being this period that I have been unemployed, but then I'm still looking for a job. So if you have vacancies, please continue sharing them with me. So I had said that my circle is really small, and it's very sharpened. Like, I continue sharpening my circle. And I have amazing people who have joined my life, who have come into my life. These are people who are resourceful. These are people who have so much knowledge. These are people who have so much wisdom. These are people who have so much. Okay, these are people who have who walk with me, through this journey. And I was talking to a few, two, three, and I requested them, because we talk and they encourage me a lot. They take me through lessons and all that. I asked them whether they are able to do some videos for my channel, so that they, instead of sharing the knowledge they have with me, they're able to share the same knowledge with all of you. So I will be introducing, the next video I think I'll do after this will be an introduction to one of the people. And actually the same person who gifted me the ring light, the tripod, and the rest. So I will be doing that introduction of him next video. And yeah, let me tell you something. If you surround yourself with people who have knowledge, people who want the best for you, people who want you to excel, people who have seen you rock bottom, because man, these people have seen me rock bottom. These are people when I feel like when I'm really down, rock bottom, I can text them like, yo, I am, and they know what to do. So I usually tell my people and the people that I interact with, it is okay to have people to trim your circle. It is okay to have people who add value. If I remember when I was starting this year, and I wrote it down, that if some friendships that I had were not of value and were not adding something into my life, or we are not building each other, we cannot be accountable partners to each other, then what's the purpose of that friendship? We should have intentional friendships. We should have, apart from having fun, apart from hanging out and all that, we should have friendships that are intentional. We should have friendships that have a purpose. We should have goal-driven friendships. We should have friendships that, like, atukwachi nyuma, that if, when I go up, I can pick you up. You know, I can, when we are doing a project, you have a project, I should be your accountable partner, you should be my accountable partner, like, no failing, it's up and up. So that's what I've been doing, and that is why my circle has continued reducing. And I'm grateful. I'm really grateful. I'm grateful because even in my mental health journey and the healing process, I am grateful to God for these people. Okay? Whoa. So back to our normal programming. We covered a topic on depression, remember? Like, leave alone the previous video, the other one. We did a topic on depression. We also did a topic on anxiety, the things that fall under anxiety, the panic attacks and the likes. So I hope that from the previous videos you've been able to learn something. Like I said, I do not have 100% information. No, I do not have 100% information. I'm also doing my research. I'm also learning. So if you have knowledge, if you have knowledge, you have more information, please utilize the comment section down below. Share your knowledge with us. Knowledge is power. Let us learn. Let us heal the society, and healing has to start with you. If you heal both mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, you will be all round and able to heal the society. If you want the world to change, that change has to start with you. Okay, if you really want the world to change and the society to change, that change has to start with you. Okay, so in today's topic, we are going to start with family. We are going to cover family, and reason being, family is really broad. Family is not only the nuclear aspect. No, family has extended, has friends, has, the people we've considered family. And the family setup is really complex. So And we have people who have been through good families and people who have been through devastating families. So let's get into the video. Now, family relationships are complex. That is meaning most people have, not most or all, have come from a setup or have been in a setup where there has been so much joy, and also a setup where there has been devastating heartaches. I hope you're together until there. Some have come from a setup where there is so much joy, and also where there is so much devastating heartaches. Okay, the quality of family relationships plays a central role in shaping our well-beings. Families are the basic units that teach children about relationship. Now, when a child is growing up, when a child is when a child is growing, a child grasps what is in the environment, what the child sees, what the child hears, how people talk. Kids are so quick to grabbing that and grasping that. So, if a child comes from a good family, a child gets to get the good qualities of that family. If a child comes from a devastating and bad family, or a family where there's so much toxicity, that child may end up having trauma, and that trauma may affect the child in the future. Okay, so let's discuss some characteristics of a good family. A good family is one that has good communication, where communication is not limited. There's this saying that you're only here to be seen and not to be heard. But in a good family, that is where we have each person has the right to talk and communicate, from the dad, from the guardian, from the mom to the kids. And this, if the quality of communication is really good, you find that people get to be together and be in sync, be united. But if the communication is also not good, that's where we have, you remember the game called Broken Telephone, that we have people giving different information. There is no unity. There is people fighting within family members, people hating each other because of bad communication. A good family is that one which has a good and healthy family, is one that has a feeling of togetherness, connectedness, and a family has that sense of belonging. We've discussed that. And a good family is one that, a good and healthy family is one that spends quality time together. I understand that with the way our country is in the economic state, we find that most parents or most guardians are so busy. You've now become like a Sunday parent. You only see your kids on Sundays, or you only see your kids on Saturday after work. But during the week you're not there. You've become an absentee father, an absentee mom, an absentee guardian. That has an effect to a child. Okay? That has an effect. And a good family, when you spend time together, more so if your kids are at that age of growing up in school and they're growing up, they need you. They need you. There's a period where parents used to take their kids as early as grade 4. You take your kids to boarding school. So, meaning that this child has only been with you until grade 4. From grade 4 all the way to, that's now, let's use the 844 system. From class 4 all the way class 8 ako boarding schools, then high school boarding. So the early period of this child's life, you were not there. You are an absentee father, an absentee mom, and you let the teachers raise your kids. What value do you think the teachers add? As a parent, as a guardian, you have an important role to play in shaping the life of that child. Okay? Now, Another characteristics of a healthy family is one that provides unconditional acceptance as well as guidance in terms of mistakes. In times of mistakes, we have families where you kids, when somebody makes a mistake, how do you discipline your child? How do you treat your child? If your spouse, like you for example, you're married right now, or you're in that relationship, if your partner, you're in that relationship, if your partner makes a mistake, how do you handle it? If your child makes a mistake, how do you deal with them? How do you discipline? That's a question I'm posing. If your partner or your child makes a mistake, how do you deal with them? I want us to continue. Let's ask ourselves this question. You know, a good and healthy family supports its family members and responds to everybody's need. Are you that person who discriminates among your children? And also going back to accepting a kid and treating them and offering guidance when they make a mistake. You know, there are those parents where a child has made a mistake and you're there, you start telling them, oh, una tabia mbaya ka, you know. And a good and healthy family is one that focuses on every person's well-being. We have family members who don't even know whether they're siblings or are going through a lot, or are going through depression, or are going through some crisis, or are not only even in bad times, you just want to be there in good times. Do you support your family members? Are you there for them? Do you communicate? Do you reach out? Hmm? Current family relationships are often affected by our childhood family relationship experiences. Now, this is where I want us to deal. Current family relationships are often affected by our own childhood family relationships. Now, let's focus on that. You find that a man or a woman or your partner, you guys get into a relationship. And how you treat your relationship matters because it's a reflection of how you saw growing up. Were you in a toxic family? Some of these people we have termed as quote unquote narcissists were not born narcissists. Some of these people we term as toxic people were not born toxic. They are trying to portray what the kind of childhood they had. Some of these narcissistic people that we see are like that because of what they went through. And some are battling childhood traumas and don't know how to ask for help. I was having a conversation with a friend of mine and I was asking him, why is it so hard for men to open up? Is it because they fear being judged? Now, applying the same concept to a narcissistic man or a narcissistic woman, it's not that they don't want help, but they don't know how to ask. And this is not trying to justify their behavior, no. People in our family setup need to understand that actions have consequences, whether good or bad. And these people we've termed as narcissist and toxic, it's not that they don't know better, because you will be there and say like, oh, even though you've grown up, but they don't know better. They don't know well, and they need help. They need help. That is why we have facilities that offer mental health. At times, you may not have someone to talk to, but we have these facilities that offer mental health help. They offer such helps to every person. You just walk in, you get a counselor, you're able to open up without being judged. And people who battle childhood traumas, and it's affecting us until today. I want to tell you this. You are not alone. I need to affirm this. Whatever happened to you as a child is not who you are right now. Whatever happened to you as a child, the environment that you were in as a child is not the environment that you are in today. I want to give you an assignment today. In my previous video, I have not given any assignment, but I want to give you an assignment today. I want you to write a letter to your childhood self. Remember the 5-year-old you, the 9-year-old you, the 15-year-old you, the 18-year-old you. I want you to write a letter to yourself, to that self, that childhood self. In that letter, I want you to encourage yourself then. This is your assignment. And on the comment section down below, please tell me if you've done this assignment. I want you to write that letter. And when you're finishing and you're winding up the conclusion part of that letter, I want you to say, it will be okay. It will be okay. The childhood you needs to heal so that the adult you can be okay. I want you to write that letter to your childhood self. Just go somewhere, sit alone, get a book or a paper and write that letter. After you've written that letter to your 5-year-old you, to the 5-year-old you, the 9-year-old you, the 15-year-old you, the 18-year-old you, once you've written that letter, I want you to read it out loud to the adult you now. Okay? And when you're concluding that letter, remember to write, it will be okay. Because you have started this journey of healing. And remember, you are not alone. You are not alone. There is a community out here that is waiting to see you healed. There is a community out here that is waiting to see you stand. There is a community out here that is waiting to see you becoming a better version of yourself. There is that community. There is that community that is waiting to see you becoming vibrant, healed, happy. Because once you are happy, like once Sally is happy, and Sally has been able to heal the childhood Sally and the traumas the childhood Sally has, the adult Sally will be okay. Once you have been able to tackle the childhood you, have been able to tackle the childhood you will be able to heal the adult you. That's all we had for today as we continue this series. Remember, don't forget to do this assignment because we said we have to heal. And healing starts with you. Heal first so that you can heal the society and also so that you can heal your family members. You can be able to heal your siblings. You can be able to take your siblings through healing, take your parents through healing. It's not that they treated you because they knew best. No, they didn't know. But now that you know and you're able to do that research and you're able to heal, you're able to heal. You're able to heal the people around you. Remember, the motto and the mission of this is healing the society. And healing has to start with us. Healing has to start with me. I have to heal mentally. I have to heal emotionally. I have to heal physically so that I can be an all-round person to portray and ooze positive energy. That's all we had for today. I hope that you'll be able to grab something by the end of this. See you in the next video. I love you, but God loves you most. Shalom.